After a number of tests, the distance learning company sent me my diploma, plus a set of wrenches and a tire pressure gauge. I made a copy of my diploma before I framed it, then set out to put in a few applications in town. No one really had any work for a mechanic except for this franchise of a national chain of garages. The timing of when I put in my application was perfect, because the manager told me that his mechanic was going to be moving away very soon. So I came back on the day that he told me to, then again on another day that he told me to. I figured that he must have thought that I would stop showing up, but I was punctual every time. They hired an illegal immigrant instead of me. I asked if I couldn't have a job, and earn money, could I at least intern there to gain experience? He told me no, and that was the last prospective mechanic job I had. The town had a large arrival of illegal immigrants because there was no law enforcement. I got the story later that when the town had its own police department, a number of them went criminal, and that was why it was disbanded. Instead, the town relied on county law enforcement, which spreads police too thin. After that, I started to go to the place where I would buy my soda, and both the managers and cashiers alike would ask me if I was going to hold on to my receipt before giving it to me. The reason was that a number of illegal immigrants who just arrived would go into the parking lot and find these receipts. They would then go into the store, grab the items off shelves and return the items for cash with other people's receipts. I remember later going to a different store, and on the way, there was over 10 feet of gang graffiti on the side of a business. That took time. The police just couldn't cover the county and focus on one town. What started as graffiti made it across the street into the plaza where a store got robbed. I even stopped going to my barber because he said that he saw a group of young black youths outside his shop and one put a gun to the back of the other's head. I asked him if he called the cops when they left. He told me he didn't need them coming back. But he had the potential to keep the streets safe and get a gun and those who would use it in terror off the streets. You hearing this could have had that same gun later pulled on you or someone you care about. Even fatally. But that's the point. No one cares about a job, until you are the one who loses it, in this case, competing unfairly with someone who shouldn't have even been there. No one cares about the business, unless it's theirs that's robbed or vandalized. No one cares about the gun, until it's pointed at themselves. See beyond yourself and realize that we all have a daily vested interest in making America great again and safe for everyone.